Look, the stepfather got chopped into a million pieces by a wood chipper in the last film, and we can't sew him back together again, so might as well do a remake. And that's exactly what we got in 2009, starring Nip Tuck's Dylan Walsh as the title character, and Penn Badgley as the hero, Michael, whose suspicion grows when his mom, Celia Ward's new fiancé, refuses to autograph his copy of Congo. We're in safe hands here, people. The film is directed by Nelson McCormick and written by J.S. Cardone. They were behind the PG-13 prom night, so now we get PG-13 Stepfather. PG-13 remakes of thrillers and slasher films, constantly catering to an audience that doesn't exist. It's got Stepfather in the title. That means it should be a movie the whole family can enjoy. It's gonna be very easy to get through the film. It's probably really short. Everyone just simply canceled him once they found out about his whole murder thing. The film opens the same way as the original, with a John List-inspired serial killer killing his previous family who dared to question his beard. Whoa, be careful there. You'll nick this movie right into an R, though the rating is beginning to make sense. Oh, that's why they want families to come and see this. It's a Christmas movie. Don't worry, we won't show the mutilated corpses like in the original. Here, they could have just passed out from eating too much turkey. He's just leaving because they never gave him seconds. Plus, if you like network television, you'll probably like how they do the backstory here.
You didn't see him when he ID'd his family. Looked like he'd been hit by a freight train.
Seeing his kids like that? All the blood?
Because it's edited like CSI Family Killers. Never mind a good build-up, just give me all the exposition I need like I'm watching a previously on before a season premiere. It was very easy for him to pick his next target. After trimming his beard and coloring his hair like Richard Kimball, it only makes sense to kill Celia Ward, Kimball's wife. They'll easily pin it on him. Now he's in Portland, living under the name David Harris. While the reviews of the film were negative, I see why Dylan Walsh got good reviews for it. Terry O'Quinn will always be the master of this role, but Walsh has it down, playing a very seemingly normal, charming guy, very much needed for this character. Anyway, let's skip all that getting to know you shit. It's 6 months later, but important to remember. Definitely still 2009. On the one hand, it's paced better than the last remake I saw Amber Heard in. If this were the Stand remake, it would have opened with the sex scene, cut to the video game scene, and then play the opening credits over him talking to himself. Michael is back from military school. That way he can fight both an evil stepfather and Chucky if need be. He is immediately suspicious of David.
Spotted. Lonely boy. Can't believe the love of his life has returned.
Do they have a history? This Gossip Girl season has some weird twists. Again, forget this awkward small talk. And get back to 2009. I don't know, the serial killer seems like a nice guy. Just saying Michael should probably be more cautious about his girlfriend. So many replacements here. Paige Turco is the best friend, replacing Judith Hoag from the original film. Wait, I always get these franchises mixed up. Normally, Penn Badgley stuff comes with voiceovers. How am I supposed to know which show I'm watching?
Not worried, I've seen enough romantic comedies to know guys like me are always getting in jams like this.
God, I have to pee.
It's like a young Joe is facing an older Joe in an alternate universe. Just saying, the show You could easily be a Stepfather prequel series. But getting drunk together solves everything.
We're gonna put this family back together. You and me, father and son. Stepfather. Stepfather.
Whoa, wait, I'm watching a Stepfather remake? I thought I'd been watching a remake of Domestic Disturbance this whole time. I know he's supposed to be creepy, but David still seems alright. He's just being a concerned stepfather. It's interesting how it starts out like the first Stepfather, but with it taking place before they get married and the son being untrusting, it's like it's also a remake of Stepfather 2. It's been 5 minutes since we've had some song on the soundtrack that I've never heard of because I'm old. Guess this is as good time as any for a random cut. Yeah, bro, swim rock! And I don't care what the context of this scene is, make it sexy.
Hey, we still going to the DMV tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be by around 10.
Ooh, yeah, DMV talk gets me hot! Hell, even the characters in the movie start yelling at people to turn the music down.
Father said to turn it down.
This is why he's going insane. They locked this poor man in a house with nothing but a CW soundtrack. They're purposefully doing things to mess with this man.
You okay, Shaun?
Oh, performed a facelift today, and oh wait, that's Shaun McNamara. The kid is Shaun. Oh wait, who am I here? And with the real dad still in the picture and the stepfather being jealous of him, it's like it's now a remake of Stepfather 3 as well. This is all going so fast, they're even getting to the suspicious neighbor rather quickly.
And she had seen this story on America's Most Wanted about this killer, and that the police sketch looked just like you.
Oh my god, I think my future stepfather is the Zodiac killer. Now let's take a break so I can answer this question by saying, no, I am not, Netflix!
Darling, it's our anniversary. Why so glum?
Nothing. Well, it's your coffee.
Again? Even today?
Honey, your coffee just doesn't taste any good.
Folgers Coffee, mountain grown for richer flavor.
David and Michael are hitting it off well. He's taking Michael to the diner from Training Day, his favorite movie. Do not interrupt this man reading his paper. Here he asks Michael to be his best man, but under no circumstances is he allowed to pick the music at the reception. The worst part of David, though, isn't the killing, it's that he's a bad tipper. Remember in the original when he tried venting out his frustrations in private when no one was looking? Here, there were strict rules in the 2000s about letting all of your neighbors know you're a serial killer. Like the neighbor who suspects him because of the mugshot. Though how anyone could put that together with this picture, I have no idea. The killer is clearly Bryan Cranston. I do have to give the movie props for upping the ante on one thing. A cat jump scare while holding on to another cat? Ooh, impressive. Sure, he may kill the neighbor, but he still goes by the movie rule playbook. He saves the cat. You've had a hard first act, movie. Chill in the pool for a little bit. If you're gonna have a huge soundtrack with constant scenes in the pool, at least play some Simon and Garfunkel for the love of God. Wait, whoa, what are you doing, movie? Think of the children in the audience.
Ah! What? Oh.
Keep it PG-13, you little shit. There's more clues to his evil. He didn't say God bless you when she sneezed. Plus,
Ever lay a hand on one of my kids again, it'll be the last thing you ever do.
What are you talking about?
there is the whole trying to choke the kid thing. He doesn't even deny what he's accused of, and just says he was trying to teach discipline. Seems legit.
I don't know how you were raised, David, but my family never used physical force. It's not okay with me.
This is a bad time to say I just beat Michael's ass with a stale dinner roll. This new town is bullshit. Now he needs to provide an ID so they can stop paying him under the table. Screw that, quitting must be way easier than getting a fake ID. It's like it jumps right ahead to the climax of the first one, where he quits his job and needs to leave town to find another family. The loud music is really getting to him. He's bumping up his murder schedule. That must be what's making him distant.
I want you to be as happy as I am.
Have fun.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I forgot that building shit was a thing in the first movie, so, I don't know, line up some pencils or something. He is regretting this suspicious family.
Hey, Michael tells me you used to swim for the Ducks? I went to U of O myself.
Goddamn, what the fuck is this, Coincidence Town? At the same time, though, it is a town where people are very easy to kill. Dad walks through the hall, alone, with David nowhere in sight, just announcing all the lies David has been caught in. Sure, it may seem bad to do this with the kids upstairs, but this is a very oblivious home. If he wanted to hold him hostage, he could have just asked Joe to borrow his holding cell. I mean, Joe is right there.
David? Yeah, what do you need, Michael? Nothing.
See, Joe knows it's gonna make things more complicated if he catches David. Unfortunately, Susan's friends were happy for her, but not anymore. We have got to stop trusting people who demand being paid under the table and are freaking out about an ID. There's other issues too.
I mean, do you even know what religion he is?
I don't care what goddamn religion he is.
Whoa, easy on the blasphemy, PG-13. Yes, Michael gets a fake message from his dad, but no time for that now. I'm not gonna buy the soundtrack to this movie. Stop it! David's safe, though. They found the nosy neighbor's body, but they've arrested their prime suspect, Alf. Original stepfather Terry O'Quinn was offered a cameo in the film, but declined, so it's fun guessing what that would have been. I'm guessing the mailman, maybe? I don't know, I could be wrong. Hang on, wait a minute. Do you have a daughter now? I'm a terrible stepfather. She's barely had any lines. How many kids do you have? This day is starting out rocky. She still needs those forms. She really wants to speed up her death scene. Plus, you're putting the torture chamber in the attic? No. Sinister Joe Shot is here to tell you to choose the basement, you amateur. Oh, and I totally think you're a killer now.
One day, this woman tells my mom about this show that she saw, and the next, she's dead.
It was an accident. You said so yourself.
Jesus, it's like you've never seen a horror movie or the news.
Okay, why is there some random song playing over this scene? This is like if the original constantly played all of the hits from the Totally 80s CD, which actually would have been awesome. The climax could have been improved by Everybody Have Fun Tonight. But forget that, ladies and gentlemen, we have a Netflix thumbnail. We really want you to think Joe Goldberg is the stepfather. He's not, though. The real stepfather is pissed they ruined his perfect moment to piss in the pool. While he's cleaning up the urine, they take this moment to play a game of strip snooping through David's things. We could have just left the room when he came home, but it's much easier to block ourselves in, leaving no trace of, crap. God damn, my new family is stupid. And they stole my murder suit. This is gonna be awkward. You threw my murder suit in the pool, didn't you, you son of a bitch? This movie is a cynical mess, but I'll admit I like this shot where he pictures his current family as his previous family. Whatever though, I can't jerk off to that. Go back to the House of Panty Shots. I'm surprised this isn't a Platinum Dunes movie. This is one of the most Michael Bay of Michael Bay remakes. And Michael Bay doesn't have anything to do with this movie. Look at the shot that's directly after Michael discovering the mugshot.
You swore on your life.
Just look at the police sketches, please. That's all I'm asking.
This goes right along with the studio notes of the first film. Yeah, the random shower scene is fine and all, but what if our hero spent the whole movie in a bikini and every other shot began with an ass shot? It's PG-13 Stepfather. We need to make it as much like the swimsuit magazine under your teen's mattress as possible. Or the swimsuit magazine under dad's mattress, I mean.
I'm sorry.
Don't mind the sweat. I was graphically masturbating. Whew, did I say that out loud? I didn't mean to make you nervous.
You know, you might be a part of the Harding family one day. And I'd like you to think of me as you would the others.
Oh, don't mind the stepfather. It's the cameraman who's the perviest one in the room. All David does is just kill people, and then get caught using a missing person's phone. Probably nothing.
All right. What's up, Michael?
I heard a phone ring. I thought it sounded like it was coming from the basement.
Probably just heard mine.
See, it's fine. Let's take a break, and when we come back, I'm sure I'll do more you and Gossip Girl references.
Your coffee, sir.
Thanks, beautiful.
You're welcome.
How can such a pretty wife make such bad coffee?
I heard that.
Folgers Coffee, mountain grown for richer flavor.
If you ask me, David is the one who should be suspicious.
I'm serious. That way you could earn money toward getting a car. You're getting your license.
Like hell he's only 16. Michael is not who he says he is. though he is still very much a fan of the shower scene from the first film. Shouldn't have done that. Now David had time to delete the pictures you took.
The shot I took of him before, it's gone. He deleted it, and now there's no pictures of him.
Oh, sorry. I can't concentrate. Can we both get in our swimsuits? Let's just make the scene itself be dramatic.
He's hiding something.
Thanks, Lightning. What is it about PG-13 remakes that are somehow more unsubtle? You'd think David would be better at this by now. Oh great, now they're getting a private investigator. I really need to start making fake IDs. Whatever, it's much easier to kill her. Okay, is this movie sponsored by a swimming pool company? During a storm seems like as good a time as any to get the umbrella out of the pool. Probably unnecessary. She most likely would have gotten struck by lightning anyway. You know what really frustrates me about this movie, though? He has yet to whistle Camptown Races, the character's trademark in all 3 movies. Then again, this is hardly the same character. This guy just leaves his new disguise material sitting out in the open, and then this.
Here, take one of these.
What is it?
It's a mild sleeping pill.
Sure! Plus, David thinks a locked door will keep suspicious Michael out of the basement, where he just leaves behind shit that he probably should have thrown away. Then again, he is facing off against people who didn't even charge their phone before their big sneaking mission, and... idiots! All idiots! How is this killer successful enough to get away with this for so long, especially with bodies in his freezer, and how do these idiots actually survive him with just a slight punch?
What are you doing, Kelly?
God, this movie just leaps towards its climax. In the original, there's a huge build-up to him growing distant from his new family, and then him giving up and wanting to kill them to start over. Here, people are suspicious, so let's just kill everyone and go from 0 to insane for the sake of just getting the movie over with. And so we can throw in the famous line,
Wait a minute. Who am I here?
yeah, okay, Lightning. The terrifying thing about the original was how perfectly Terry O'Quinn was written and how he portrayed it, which made its climax extra shocking. Here, Dylan Walsh is good, but he's written like a cheap movie monster that hardly feels like a person, let alone a guy who could assume multiple personalities. And put the power tools down. We know what the rating is. It even cuts the swinging saw dangling over the face shot from all the trailers. But keep it in where they figure out a way to crash through and fall off every single part of this house. I'm sure they'll be fine. The hospital scene is shot in urgent vision. We'll get you back on your feet, son, after a month or so.
You were in a coma.
Sure he was. I believe you, movie. It does leave it open for a sequel, where he's now living his life as Buckley from King of the Hill. Too bad we never got a sequel, but we do later see Christian finishing the job of killing Jesselyn Gilsig. And if you think the rest of the movie was hastily put together, wait till you see the ending credits.
Julie King. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, it's nice to meet you.
Wow, someone forgot to make end credits and then put them together 5 minutes before the premiere. It's not like the original was a perfectly written film by any means, but what it did good, it did great. It was paced well, showing an arc to this family's demise. It had genuinely terrifying moments due to its killer feeling like a very realistic threat. And of course it had the phenomenal Terry O'Quinn performance, perfectly balancing between ordinary nice guy and sociopathic menace. His performance is so great it even made the second film watchable, despite it not being as good as the first movie. You could tell they wanted to make a really suspenseful movie while creating a wildly memorable and realistic horror villain. This movie just feels like a conveyor belt film, churned out because, hey, we have the rights to the title, so let's just make the movie because we can. The movie is well cast and the actors do their best, but these characters are strictly autopilot characters. The stepfather here feels less like the stepfather and more like a villain of the week on Criminal Minds suspect behavior. The movie would be okay if it were simply just a Lifetime thriller, but with it being the stepfather, if the original is like Fatal Attraction, this movie here is Swim Fan. Seriously, there's a lot of swimming in it. And I'm still pissed no one whistled Camptown Races. Happy Father's Day, everyone. Thanks for watching, and I sure hope you enjoyed this. And oh shit! I forgot to make more You and Gossip Girl references.